Welcome to TSG, land is up on the great. Rise up to us, you will see your fate. Fuck your animals, your glitches, that cheap shit. You don't play that hit, we defeat that shit. No matter who you are, if you get caught doing it, gotta go take our bozos around the league and go show. Shout out to the BH, Cartel and the Illuminati crew. Cincy 4634, Rio Doorbell, just to name a few. This is your commission, Roger Goodell, but the wall is just monkey. Thanks for the support from our co-commission Topic in Jersey. We try to ride a ball like we see in life every day. If you think you got what it takes, go to the simgamer.com and let's play. Welcome to TSG, Lego.
Alright, y'all, here we go with the roundup. We're gonna go with the NFC now. Didn't want to break it in two videos, but it looks like, you know me, I ramble on, so we're gonna have to do two roundup videos. On to the NFC East, which yours truly is leading. The Redskins had that game one against the Giants, got distracted, stopped playing the way that the Redskins play. Needed a first down in the last 2 minutes to seal the game and didn't give it to Morris, you know, the leading rusher, the best, the MVP, 91 Mazda, you know, MVP, that's all I got to say. And quite frankly, he should have pounded it for that third and short, didn't, lost the game. It is what it is. Defense needs to improve. Offense is steady. Like I said, they lost to the Giants, who are now number 2 in that division. One game back, split on the season with the Redskins. Offense has left some left to be desired, as they have a negative 34 points on the season. So their defense is getting scored and their offense isn't scoring. But they are a legitimate threat. And if the Redskins slip up, watch for the Giants to take it over. So the Redskins got to get up on their game. The Cowboys, 4-6, they're not out of it, 2 games back. But Don just loses his desire. He might have he did last year, had a decent defense and a horrible offense. This year he has a horrible offense and a horrible defense. He just can't stop anybody. He can't score on anybody. I just don't know if he has what it takes, you know, to win. But who knows? It's like I said, it's a tough division. 2 games back, anything can happen. All it takes is a key injury. The Eagles, Tonic, my dude, but he's just struggling. The retirement of Mike Vick just took him by surprise. I don't really know if he can recover from that this year. Hopefully he can get a draft pick, early draft pick, get a quarterback for his sake. But Matt Barkley at the helm, that team's really not going anywhere. My prediction is for the Redskins to win the division. Joker has every bit of chance for the wild card. I just don't think that he'll make it. I think there's too many other strong teams out there. On to the NFC North. Let's just get the Packers out the way. Full of talent. Just something's not gelling there. 0-9. No offense. No defense. Almost a negative 300 net points. Can't really say. You got the Bears, who are 4-5, who have still yet to play this week. They're a half game back, well, 1.5 games back of the Lions, who are leading the division. They play tough games. I just don't know if he has what it takes to win a division. Like I said, it's close. They're all near 500 teams. He's got the talent on the team. Just don't know if he has the ability. The Vikings, who at one point in time had the league's leading rusher for a week in Adrian Peterson and were pounding the ball, just got shut down by the Raiders. The Raiders showed it, said AP all day. Not here. Not today. No more. where AP goes, the Vikings go. I know they went and they got Tavares after drafting Taj Boyd to be, their quarterback to run the pistol read option, and it was working at first. Even caught the Redskins by surprise, but it seems like they're slowing down. They win at home, but not on the road. They've even lost to division rival Lions, which brings us to Rio. Rio might win his first division title ever in TSG. I don't know. He was slumping. I know he lost, I think, 3 games in a row and let the Vikings get back into it. But he still got the lead. So it just all depends, man. Can he hold on to it? Can he struggle? When he runs, he's good. When he forces the ball, he throws interceptions. So if he relies on Reggie Bush and a decent defense, he has a chance. That offense is very, very potent. My prediction is that the Vikings do not win the division, and Rio captures his first division title in forever. Ever. Good luck, Rio. I'm rooting for you, bitch. NFC South, you got Frame, who started out undefeated, talking all that smack. Josh Freeman is the best. Nobody can beat me. Frame, you got 1 ring. Tay, I got more than you, and he's humbler than you are. But hey, you still 8-2, number 2 in the NFC. But you don't want to see them Redskins in the playoffs. You remember what happened last time. He's got a stranglehold on his division. I think he's lost 1 division game in the past 2 seasons. Goat just upset him. And upset him he did by having Goat called out a press conference telling him this, that, and the other. And Goat said he's making a run for the playoffs. At 5-5, Goat could. But I think he's a little too far back. And he might be showing promise and headway for the next season. As long as he can fix his defense. He already has a prolific offense with Matt Ryan, Julio, and the boys over there. But it's pretty much the Bucs division right now. The Saints always give a tough job, give a tough time in the NFC. Captain is a great coach, a great regular season coach, decent in the playoffs, loses in Super Bowls. TSG's Jim Kelly, you know what I mean? He can't beat Frame. If he sees Frame in the playoffs, he's done. He's lost both games to Frame this year. His offense isn't really helping his defense out a whole lot. He needs to get that figured out with Breeze and Ingram and Sproles and Colston and them dudes. You would think that he would, and Insta Jimmy Graham, you think that he'd have it figured out. But they should probably make the playoffs. I mean, I don't see them not, but he's on the bubble right now. Then you got the Panthers. When he's able to get his games in, like he said, he's had some games simmed and some controversy where he had to get Geno Smith back after he traded him away for Stephen Morris because of an illegal trade. They got Deathpool, a.k.a. Calorie Joker. The Giants suspended early in the season for 2 games. His unique offense, because he runs a college offense in the Madden. He's run it for the past 2 Maddens, I think, and he's good at it. But his defense is lacking. His offense is good. He just lost a close game to the 49ers where he was beating up on them left and right, but couldn't hold on. Maybe it's the gimmick, I don't know. Gimmick's not a bad term, guys. Gimmick is anything that's not a traditional offense that might not last in the NFL. Don't take it in a bad way. If he runs a traditional offense, who knows? Maybe he'll have a shot, but he needs to get the defense on track. My prediction, Buccaneers will be the 2 seed, unfortunately. And the Saints will come up in the wild card. They'll be the 6th seed. Because, you got to believe in Captain, because he always pulls through. NFC West, man. Twine came in, number 1 seed last year in the NFC, rolling over division, so nobody can beat him. He's the greatest. Was going to go undefeated, lost in the Super Bowl. It's snow. But he's 6-4 right now. He's struggling, losing to people that he said he wouldn't. He's right there, same record with the Redskins, but they're division leaders. A half game up on the Saints, because the Saints haven't played yet. So he's, I think, what, a half game ahead of the Giants. So I mean, he's right there in that wild card hunt. A game or two lost and those teams streaking, he could actually miss out on the playoffs. I don't necessarily see it happening. He just picked up Sam Bradford in the offseason or in the regular season to run his offense because Alex Smith was boo-boo. 49ers are dominating, number one seed in the NFC. Half game up of having the best record in the entire TSG NFL. Offense rolling, defense rolling. To me, Coach Bowl can figure out a game really well and figure out schemes, and he's going to dominate with them unless you sit there and you study back. It's going to be a tough out in the NFC. The only loss he had was the Blizz in the first game, but they scrimmage against each other all the time, so that's understandable. The Rams have had a few key wins this year, but 4-6-3 just doesn't have it, man. He tries to play a very dangerous, let me rely on the blitz type defense, and if you're a smart coach on offense, you're going to destroy that. And Teddy Bridgewater, yeah, he might be mobile, but not as accurate as one might hope. And at 5-5, he's got, you know, a similar record to the Saints and the Cardinals and the Falcons, and the same as the Giants, but I don't see him making any noise, although he did just beat the Eagles. But like I said before, the Eagles are struggling right now. Seahawks, which were a beast of a team last year, I believe they even made the playoffs at 3-6. Talented as all talented could be, and I don't know if it's just the loss of Brandon Mebane on the defense or what, but defense is still actually doing decent, but not great. Offense is struggling. Would like to see Corn doing better than that because he's one of the better coaches in TSG, but he's just struggling at the moment. So my prediction is that the 49ers get the number one seed, win the NFC West with the number two seed, with the wild card being Twine and the Cardinals. That will be it for the NFC Roundup. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your time. Let's check back at the end of the year and see how everybody is doing. Good luck, guys, for the rest of the season. Hail to the Redskins. Lego.